The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
As helpless as a kitten up a tree, and I find I'm clinging to a cloud I can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way, and a thousand begin to play. Or is it just the sound of your hello? That music I hear, I get misty whenever you're near. Can it be that you're leading me on? But that's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you. On my own, can I wander through this wonderland all alone? Never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove. I'm too misty and too much in love. Can it be that you're
Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you. On my own, can I wander through this wonderland all alone? Never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove. I'm too misty and too much in love. Hey! Oh, I got it bad for you, boy. Yes, I'm too misty. Ooh, don't get it wrong. You make me so misty. Oh, yes, yes, I'm too misty. And too much in love. All right. Okay, because y'all don't know what happened. We got caught up in the song, and I just said, let it go. Welcome to Jazzabrations and beyond, you guys. It's the first Sunday in August.
It is?
Yes, we made it.
Whew.
More than halfway over the years.
I feel like I'm rushing through, too.
You are here on a special time because this is my 2nd year anniversary.
Yes, happy anniversary.
Second 2 years, y'all. We made it to 2 years. Being here on the radio.
Is it actually today?
It's actually the third.
But this is the month.
This is the month. This is it. You just count it all. At that point, you done made you. I'm 2 weeks away.
I'm impressed.
Oh no, it's today too.
I'm impressed.
Thank you. I'm your host, Linda Morgan, and as you guys said, like I said, we got caught up in the music, and it was just so wonderful because of my jazz living legend guest that I have in the house, Miss Elena Gulliam.
Thank you.
So we decided to dedicate this day. Oh my God! I gotta calm down because y'all
settle down.
I'm
Get
all
a hold
excited.
Of yourself.
That Misty. That was Misty.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know, that was Misty, done by none other than Elena.
That's me.
That one's good.
I'm doing that with Michael Levan. He's the music director, the producer of the CD. It's just hot off the press. Just a couple of weeks ago. So I'm so excited.
Oh,
about
yes.
this CD.
Okay, you guys, when we go to the break, we're going to put the CD cover up so y'all know what y'all looking for. Get her new latest hot off the press CD.
CD, baby.
We're going to put this up so you can see it when we go on break. But so when we decided, we talked and we decided we were going to do some chit chat.
Yeah.
We don't have no script this Sunday. We're just here live talking about any and everything music, jazz, legendary music, artists, gifts, everything.
Whatever, yeah.
And I'm just so excited that you decided to be here with me because this is going to be.
Thank you for asking.
This is going to be a little model great. For us.
Yeah.
Wink.
Yes. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know, but I just want, when I started this, I just wanted to be able to have this kind of conversation.
Yeah. Oh, when you started it 2 years ago.
2 years ago, just to be able to bring all the legends in the studio that I've honored and celebrated over these past 10 years. Yeah. And let's just have a conversation.
Yeah. Can we talk?
Yes. About the business, how's it going, where we have challenges and where we need strength and all of that.
Every day we need strength because, woof.
Elena.
Girls, I don't know how you do it, really.
Y'all may get some raw, uncut footage here, some real talk. So just know, we are unfiltered today. If you tell everybody, come on.
No coffee filter.
You want to call us in? Call 323. Somebody called in earlier. Call back. I'm sorry.
Did?
Yeah, 323-293-3375.
Call me.
We said we was going to wait till 3:30, but y'all call us because that'll help us to really keep this show exciting and just amazing. So I want to start with here. You've been burning up Orange County. Every time I turn on, I don't know if y'all her friend. If y'all not her friend on Facebook, become her friend today.
Yeah,
wait. Before y'all do
friend
that,
me.
Hold on. Let's see something. Okay.
Elena.
What is she? What are you
Gulliam.
checking?
Okay, she has
checking her Facebook.
We have 435 mutual friends right now.
Oh,
so if
okay.
anybody come on after 435,
We'll know.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
thank you.
So
Please
if
come
you're
on.
out there and you have not
Friend me.
send
I
her
love
a friend
friends.
request, she's giving you this open
Come on.
opportunity
Ooh, what's that?
to send her a friend request. So send her a friend request, Elena Gulliam,
That's right.
Gilliam. And I told,
you.
there's a Lawrence Gulliam. We should go around the corner to the Metaphor. They're having their 1 year. Hey, Metaphor Club, I'm shouting you out because
What?
Gulliam, his name is Lawrence Gulliam. And I told him
Really?
about you and George. I said, you got to look him up. I'm sure you are going to be their family. So we're right around the corner from here. When we
Okay.
leave here, we'll stop by and just say,
Oh, that
hey,
sounds great.
what do you think about that?
Is Metaphor listening? Is
The
Lawrence
Metaphor Club,
listening?
yes. Chime in and let us know if you're listening.
Lawrence has to
if
call.
you're listening to our show
You
today,
want me to come, you're gonna have to
I'm going
call.
to text you and tell you to call in. Call in because we're talking about you because we're going to come around there. I'm bringing a Gulliam,
talking about
a
you.
legendary Gulliam,
Gulliam in the house.
That's
Come
right,
on.
around to the Metaphor Club in a minute when we get off at 4 o'clock.
Metaphor.
So it is a great space.
Yeah.
These young brothers, and I don't even have to give them no plug, but these young brothers opened up this space, office space, for professionals to want to
fantastic.
come in and relax. Minimum membership,
I need an office.
really.
I need an LA office.
Gulliam, Lawrence.
Yeah, come on now.
Your family is coming over to get a membership as soon as we get off the air, okay? So we'll talk about that. But yes, nice little layout. And you'll see it. I wish I had a picture that maybe at the
We'll see
break
it.
he'll pull it up.
Yeah.
But this is all about us today. Chit chat.
Yeah,
See how
never
chit chat
mind.
can get you going on
Yeah,
so many different ways? Because you tried it. That's the CD
Bring it
cover
in,
right
bring it
there, Rob.
in.
Then Another Turn. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
Where did the title come from? Then Another Turn.
Then Another Turns is the title track, and it's actually a song that was written by Michael Levan, my producer and my pianist, and Bill Montimer. Bill Montimer wrote the lyrics, and the interesting part about that song is he wrote those lyrics a couple of months before he died. He actually passed away, and he met Michael and I a couple of years ago, just a couple of years ago. It was a brand new relationship, and he approached Michael and asked if he could write some lyrics to some of his songs, because this guy has many, many compositions. So he writes music, but not very many of them have lyrics. So he approached him, did the lyrics, and we were together at Michael's house going through the song with the lyrics, and Bill was so sweet, sweet guy, and he just kind of babied me through. He wasn't a singer, but he just kind of sang through it for the first time. And Michael he just raised his arms afterwards, like, oh my God, this is it. This is fantastic. And 2 months later, he passed away, and so we never heard the recorded version of the song. Isn't that?
Yes.
Doesn't that get you?
No, that is so hard.
It's beautiful too. But that's why inside we have, for Bill Montimer, and he was such a nice guy. And just
when we go to the break,
started,
we'll definitely go to that one.
Please do, because it's a beautiful song. It's poignant. It sounds kind of sad, yet it's real sensitive. It's a beautiful song, and
it has lots of
one
meaning.
original. So
yes,
so it's a beautiful tune.
So I want you to. I'm sure is it on CD Baby now? All the
It
outlets
is on
here?
CD Baby.
It's on everything, y'all.
Yeah,
do me a
it is.
favor and
It
please go out and Google, search it, look for it, and purchase it. And just say, you have purchased the music of somebody you know, because you're my friend.
Now you know me.
And we're in the
Now
studio,
you know
and I could. The next time she's performing, I'll make sure that you know about it so you can see her live for yourself. Because I know it has to be.
And people travel too. They travel to Orange County, but I'm trying to do some traveling up this way to do some more singing. And
so
I hope
if
so.
any of my friends look, it's the holidays. Look, y'all thinking the holidays ain't gonna be around here that fast, but this is August. Look up fast. We're in August.
It's coming.
Christmas parties, all those kind of events that you need, entertainment in your backyard. I know. Y'all know I got the hookup. These backyard house parties over here.
It's the real deal.
They something else. Girl, I can't even get in some of them. Like, okay. It's all right.
Special invitation.
I know it. It's okay.
So you have to work it to get in it? Is that
right?
All right.
But
all right,
but I was starting to say you were so busy in Orange County, and that you are
trying
performing,
to be.
and that is awesome. That you are performing as much as you want to.
Well, okay, I like the way you say that. As much as I want to, as much as I can.
Because you know that
as you get older, that pace gets a little bit harder.
I know it.
You gotta pace yourself more.
Wow, that's my thing. Only what I want to, not what somebody else wants.
Yes,
and so it has to be comfortable for me.
I was just talking to my good friend, my buddy Jan. She has helped me a lot with being publicized on Facebook over the last couple of years.
Jan Stevens
she
is
has
the bomb.
Really helped me with that, and I was just telling her on the way here, it's like, wow, there's some things I have to let go of. I might not be able to go here, there, and everywhere to see everybody else, or I might not be able to help with whatever somebody else asked me to help with, and I have to be able to say no and not feel bad about it, not feel guilty.
Right.
And she was saying, you just start feeling guilty about stuff, and you don't have to do that. You don't have to.
And Elena, if I could be honest and share with you openly, because we're on all around the world at this point, I had to decide how much I was going to do for others and how much I was going to do for me, and that makes you really come into an understanding. Okay, wait a minute, where's my time?
What?
I don't have time to go get my hair done, nails done, feet done. Get my kid off to school. Wait, what? Wait.
Oh, yes.
Hold up.
See, and your child just graduated college. High school? High school?
Can you imagine?
Oh, Lord, you got a long way to go.
Wait a minute. I know. But can you imagine in my busyness, having an 18-year-old graduating high school, not missing a beat in terms.
You don't either. I see all the pictures.
You got to keep it all together, y'all. Y'all know me.
But it's important, too.
It is. So you get to that point where you got 9,000 people pulling at you. About 9,000, and you over here saying, okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait.
Time out. And it's okay. Because people have to understand that you have to take care of you so that you can take care of more of them. Did you hear what I said?
Oh, take care of them.
Us.
Okay.
So we can take care of more of them.
All right.
Because you got all these tentacles of people in your life as an entertainer. You got your band members. You still got your husband. You got your family. You got your friends. You can start divvying yourself up in a nice little pie.
But wait, I want an eighth, not a 16th for myself. I need a little bit of a bigger piece for me. So, but you have to focus on it to be able to do it.
Exactly.
To be able to handle it. It just doesn't happen.
Exactly. And that was one of the things we were talking about. Shows you go to and events that happen. People think that they just popped up and, that just happened. Don't not understand one bit of what happened in the background to make that happen.
Oh, yeah.
How'd you get all these people up here in Jazz in the Sky? All on time and organized.
Really, that was such a great event. Thank you. That was such a great event. But I know all the moving pieces it takes to do an event like that. I know it. I used to do
and this is one that I'm not even running. Girl, I'm just in the space. And they running everything. And I'm just like,
Well, there's still a lot.
I know.
There's still a lot of coordination.
They let me do a lot.
It was great, though.
Yes. October the 12th. Save the date, y'all. October the 12th.
October the 12th.
See, that's this kind of stuff that you do as you do all the parts. You're the promoter, the marketer, the this, the that. You got to tell all of it at the same time.
Save that date.
Save the date. This is the last one for this year, October the 12th. And it's so funny because the City Club had October the 19th on the last thing. And,
well, that won't work.
Yeah, it caused a little ruckus up in the club. And I was like, well, the 12th it is. The 12th it is.
Oh, they wanted the 19th, but
I somehow screwed it up and said the 19th. Ew. When they told me the 12th on my save the date.
Wait a minute. You did tell me the 19th.
I know it. Had I went back to my own save the date card, I would have saw it. But even more so, they shouldn't have made that big mistake because they're there. It's their club. I'm just a member.
All right, now.
See, I always go back to that. I'm just a member of the city club. Don't be trying to hold me. But yes, so there's, even when you're singing, you have so many different places, venues that you have to have the background on. You know, Jan has to know where to come in and sit for the best photos and the best.
She said fights over tables. Let me tell you, I asked for this table here. You gotta get wicked with some of these people. They don't understand. I'm trying to be a contender here. You don't understand.
See, but that's that background stuff. Remember we was talking about? There's a lot of stuff that go in the background.
No, seriously. And you try to get a lovely team of volunteers around you to help you. Jan's helped me a lot. My husband tries to help me when he can. It's just so... It's so hard to get these people to help you, but it's so lovely when they want to help you. And
right.
You're like, oh, wow. Even with that, sometimes you have to say, well, I may not need help with this, but could you help me with that? This? Giving them this or that. I got this thing over here, though. I bet you're familiar with that.
I know.
I see you laughing.
Oh, my God.
I see you laughing.
Because, you know, I started thinking about my many, many gifts. And when I went away to this past June to go to the Power Networking Conference, and I realized I could not honestly go and talk to one type of person.
Oh.
Because I am a multipreneur, I found out. Multi different aspects of your life that you are being about the business of it. Being a mom, being an entertainer, being a wife, those are multi-jobs.
Being a caregiver.
I don't care what anybody think
Being a
of.
caregiver. A lot of us my age are acting as caregivers. I'm talking to more and more friends and
that are taking care of their
vocalists and that are taking care of their parents. You know, we were helping take care of my mother-in-law. She passed a year ago, but I went to church with my mother this morning. If I don't get up and go meet her at church, you know, she's going to be disappointed. So I'm thinking, I need to, and you want to spend some quality time with them. I'm lucky I have quality time with my mom. There are a lot of us taking care of our parents. Ooh. They don't have quality time. They just have time, and they need to be taken care of. And it is hard.
He get on me like, can you call your mama?
It is hard.
Can you just call her? I'm like, yes.
But you have to keep it there. You have to keep it there because one day it's going to be gone.
Right.
And you have to think about it like that.
Yes.
It's hard, though.
But, you know, I probably look at death a little different than most folks. And so I don't get morbid. Yeah, I don't get morbid out when people leave. And I just cherished what I had while they were here.
Well,
and that's probably this whole thing with this whole living legend. I don't do funerals. I don't do the dead. I don't do. That's why it has to be a celebration. So my thing is written up. You will not have my body. That. You will have a jam session. Everybody must come to the jam session. Give your little 2 cents to Linda and keep it pushing.
I got a big party by the beach. George and I, we got a big party by the beach. You know, that's what we want.
Oh, big party by the. That's good. Yeah. And then you can just take the little ashes out there and sprinkle.
But but you have to have like a certificate or something for that. So you have to wait till nobody's looking. There's some kind of ordinance about that.
I know you can't. Isn't that a shame? You just can't go and put the.
You just can't. No.
It's a whole government. I remember when we did it for a friend. It's a whole governmental agency that you have to contact to even go and put them out on a boat.
See what I'm saying about things not being simple? Do you see what I'm saying? There is no such thing. One simple thing has 100 details behind it.
If
I don't
know
understand.
When you do it. And you can go flush them down the toilet and nobody can. You know,
wait a minute. What about ashes that get mixed up?
Oh, see?
And does it really matter? You know. Is
this
the idea behind
See, and that's
yes.
why I was saying I look at death differently.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't do that.
You know,
I know this is a very sensitive subject for a lot of people, but I'm not trying to be funny. I just am.
I know. And that's the beauty of life. You can find things. Okay, so has anybody called in 323-293-3375? Because we're almost at the 25-minute mark, and we are just going.
Listen,
so
really, I want to talk about how hard this business is. You know, sometimes to me it's a stupid business. Sometimes to me this is a great business, and then sometimes
it has many.
Why am I in this business? And what do I have to do to just sing? When you get that really good gig and you hear the sound, there's nothing like it. Okay, don't get me wrong.
I know.
Don't misunderstand me. I love it. There is no other feeling like that in the world, and I think singers will agree with me on that one. Putting me on that stage, and I just eat that up. I love that. And when people are paying attention, wow,
I love an attentive.
I'm over the moon.
Yes, jazz crowd that's listening to the word. That's why a lot of times I don't sit and listen because I just want to hear. I don't want to watch and hear. I want to take it in, take in the music, and then I can just feel my own thing.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go out. We're gonna be back on the commercial break because I want to hear another song. And we're going to come right back, and we're going to bring on this behind-the-scenes character that we're talking about who makes it happen for social media. If you haven't went to her page, Jan Stevens, that's STPHENS, go to her page, too, and like it. I didn't check to see how many, but we'll be right back. We're going to check some Facebook and see if y'all are listening to us.
Come back.
Whatever you want to play, LeBron.
Number one.
Play number one.
So I don't have a page because
Days getting longer and nights they never end, as one then another turns. Try to remember, but how can I forget a love that forever burns? Over, say over the words we didn't say. Now it's been over, but still you feel the pain. Hearts were never ready, the worlds were turning still. On nights we were slow to learn. hearts were never ready. The worlds were turning still. On nights we were slow to learn a love that forever burns as one then another turns. How it turns, then another.
Wow, wow, wow. You guys, welcome back to Jazzabrations and Beyond. That was Elena Gulliam. And as she said, she shared
Is
earlier.
that another turn?
Yes, how she got the lyrics to that song and how it has blessed her. And so we just been on a break for a quick moment, but we wanted to come back and welcome another person to the show. We were talking about her, she was here, but we was talking about her in the studio. So
It was all good, though. So.
yes, so she's here with us now, Miss Jan Stevens. How are you?
I'm great, Linda. Thanks
Welcome
for having
to the
me.
show. Welcome to the show. Now, I understand you are like freaking frat. So tell me how you met Elena.
So I went to the famous lighthouse, and Elena was singing there, and she had on this beautiful strapless dress. And as she was coming down the stairs, she was about to step on the hem. And being a former emergency room nurse, I react kind of quick-like, and I was, bam! And I grabbed her by the elbow, and I said, don't move. And therefore saved her from a pretty serious wardrobe malfunction.
And,
Awesome.
and tripping down those steps at
Yeah,
the
and
lighthouse,
that too.
from the stage of the lighthouse. Wow.
Yes.
Well,
So and I
narrow
just
steps.
smiled at her, and I said, don't move. Just
Oh,
don't
my
move.
God. Yeah.
You're about to lose your dress.
Everybody's watching.
Hey, see, so what better way to find? See, that's some good friendship right there. Started off that way, saving each other.
Yes, and that's
Oh, yeah.
very important as friends. And I would say, in light of everything that bad that's going on in this world
Oh,
right now
man.
and recent events, we have to look out for each other.
Yes.
have
Yeah,
to.
terrible stuff.
So
going
that's just like a little tiny illustration,
Mm-hmm.
but it starts with something tiny like that.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
When I get on here for this 1 hour, I try to block out everything that's happening out there because it'll make you depressed and make you want to cry. Then you
Yeah.
can keep on, can't do it.
But you know what I tell people when they come to see me at a gig is I feel so honored that you came to see me for this few little minutes to get away from all of that.
Yes.
You take some time for yourself, and you came to see me. I mean, it's so meaningful when you can sit and listen and just enjoy some music, to get away, to put the rest of the world in the background.
And ballads
there's
put
so
you in
much.
that mood, too, when you're in a jazz club and in a scene where you're
Oh,
listening.
yeah.
Because you can tune everything out around you and just listen to the ballad, to the words of that song.
Listen to every note that's being sung, every note that's being
played.
played,
Mhm.
and how those two things or three things or four things, depending on how many players and singers there are, all weave together.
That's what I
to
love.
A beautiful tapestry.
The collaboration of music is so important to me with singing. I mean, the guys that are on this CD are phenomenal. I mean, that song, Then Another Turns, that was David Enos. David Enos is Dick Van Dyke's musical director.
toured with Arturo.
Toured with Arturo Sandoval. John Ferraro is currently touring with Burt Bacharach. I mean, I think they're just coming to an end.
I think he's
We're
back home.
Fabulous musicians, and I'm working with them all the time. And of course, Michael, who's a tremendous pianist. But
And then Paul Krybeck.
then Paul Krybeck, who
Merle Krybeck's husband,
Merle Krybeck's
the
husband.
drummer who's yet to be honored.
oh, yes.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
we were talking about that.
That would be a great thing.
A lot lately.
And of course, he's been with Ray. We were just looking at a list of Ray Charles,
Nancy Wilson.
Nancy,
Jean Harris.
litany of people. And Bruce Lett, of course. I caught Bruce once on a YouTube video with Nancy Wilson when she was doing her Guess Who I Saw Today, my dear. And I looked behind her like, who that? That's Bruce standing behind her playing that bass. He laughed when I told him about this. I said, yeah, that was me. That was a long time ago. Doesn't matter.
I know.
Doesn't matter.
Exactly.
But these are phenomenal musicians, and I'm so proud of this CD. And
But we
so
do have a
grateful.
caller. We have a caller on the line. Thank
Who's
you for calling us.
Who's
I'm here.
I'm here. Who is I'm here? Sounds like somebody I
I don't know
know.
anybody.
I know. I wouldn't miss your show for anything.
Oh, that's my BFF, Joycelyn. Thank you for calling in, Joycelyn. And I saw you on Facebook. I went on and liked it, so thank you for calling in. Did you have
Hi,
something you want to say to
Joycelyn.
Elena or Jan?
I'd like to say something to both of those ladies.
What?
I've heard you. I love you. And just keep doing it.
Oh, thank you so much.
She's fabulous.
Yeah, she's
Thank
my
you.
girl. She.
I got scared for a minute when she said, I'd like to say something to both of us.
I thought we were going to be called out on
Uh-oh.
something.
What did we
that
do?
did. Yeah.
You see you see where we go? You see
She
where
comes
I
and
missed
enjoys.
the show today.
Yeah, she comes and enjoys jazz with me.
Oh,
Whenever
that's nice.
I'm doing something,
Thank you.
especially at the City Club, she's always there.
Oh, were you at the City Club?
Yes.
When I was there? Joycelyn, where were you sitting?
I was sitting near the on a high stool, close to the. I was on your.
Right.
Okay.
She was by the
okay.
window.
Right.
All right.
She
all
was
right.
sitting there with Tony.
All right. All
I
right.
was sitting right there looking at you.
Oh, I saw you. I saw you. Okay. That was so much fun.
I know.
I
I
just
know.
love being around people.
And
was
these events, that's what they do. They capture an audience of people following you and getting to know who you are and getting to follow you in your music. And then what makes a great CD? It takes a team. Like, look,
I'm telling you,
I'm not
the
even
collaboration. I'm telling you, it goes for me. It goes
If
back.
one
to
more
the
person tell me about a book that I didn't had talked about for 40 years, I know it takes a team to do a book.
It
Unless you got
does.
the team,
You
tell
don't
me
have the
about the book.
Really, and I say that to musicians.
They say, "Oh, you can do it by yourself." Yeah,
me,
right.
without you, there is no
No
me.
me.
I remember Dizzy Gillespie. There was a picture of him talking with Louis Armstrong and saying, "Know you, know me."
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing with musicians. Know them, know me. We all make this beautiful music, and it just
And the writers that come behind that.
the writers
and the
everybody,
executive producer
everybody.
who puts money
everybody
To get the product
to
done.
get the product done.
Y'all better
Yes.
know what them titles
That's
mean.
right.
Yeah, Dave
David
Sanchez.
ones-
Sanchez,
right.
David Sanchez.
In the music industry, the ones who put the money up,
That's right. That's right.
it's called EP.
Yeah, and but they still have that love of music and that.
Isn't that funny?
Spirit about that.
EP, the record. I mean, they call this generation is calling them EPs.
Oh, right.
I'm putting
the
out
smaller,
my
the smaller ones.
Right.
They're usually smaller.
Less than 10.
That
6 to 8.
yeah, and they don't cost as much to produce. So okay,
Because you got to look at the
Why
bottom
not?
line if you ever want to do it again.
right.
And
That's right.
one thing I want to bring up, Linda, if I could do that, is how important it is for people to actually buy the physical CD.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Because
Right.
it's real easy to live stream it, but if you have the physical CD,
Yeah.
you can just
That's right.
port it over to your, not port it over, but drag and drop it over to your phone. You've got it on your phone, all your devices, and you're supporting, that artist.
Because you know what? 1 million streams ain't even a dollar.
really.
yeah,
So
it's like
think
a
about that.
penny.
How many
It's
millions of people
even
have
a dollar? Yeah.
on my
And this-
bucket list?
And this hard case here is going to become a thing of the past pretty soon.
Well,
Just
the
like-
car manufacturers are taking the CD players out of the car.
Somebody said to me yesterday, "Do you know that they're not going to put CD players in new cars?" I said, "Yeah, I know that. That's why we didn't buy that many CDs."
Right.
So
But they can
I know
also
that. But
be
they can-
repressed.
that's right.
If
that's
we,
right.
If we sell out.
But and I'm sure we'll sell out.
Oh,
I'm
well,
sure. No,
absolutely.
no, of course.
Absolutely.
But even that, as technology move and change, you
Yes.
have to be able to keep up with
That's
the
right.
technology that's changing with it.
That's right.
And here's the thing: most of the seniors, you're talking about they left with 8-track.
Yeah.
And we look at all these different iterations that we are to now. Now it's just going to be on a thumb drive.
Yeah.
Right. I saw
built
somebody
into Bluetooth
doing that too.
Who is that? There's
So
a music.
they
there's
included a
musician
thumb drive when you came to their gig. He
Oh,
included
yeah.
a
Who was
thumb
that?
drive as part of their. If you buy a CD, we'll give you a thumb drive too. So it was a combo package. I said, well, that's not a bad idea.
It
You
is
still get
correct.
paid for it.
Yeah.
Correct.
But the streaming services, you want to be heard. That's the big question. You want to be heard, but at what cost? So I'm not expecting to get rich
Can you
off of a
pay
CD.
me to hear me? What's wrong with that? Pay me to hear me.
But I
That's
want some
someone's
money for
work.
performing.
That's someone's dedicated hard work that doesn't only represent the time in the studio and the rehearsal time. You ask a great artist, what does it take to get you to this point where I've heard you right now? Yesterday, today, and everything back of that in their whole lives comes to that moment. Mm-hmm. It's your experiences, it's the practice put in over the years, the dedication to getting up and taking care of yourself. If you're a singer, vocal rest sometimes is a big part of it.
Well, hello, you got to get there to the gigs and make them happy.
Right.
It's a whole lot that go into it.
Yeah.
Like when I was said the other day that I'm on the bus doing some important work. People looking at me like I'm crazy. No, I don't drive. Y'all known that for many years. Yes, I take.
I did not know that.
No.
How do you think I get there?
Yeah, I talked to her and she's say, "Oh, wait, I just about missed my stop. Hold on, keep that." I said, "Oh, you want me to call you back?" No. It's your office. You have a mobile office.
My office is on the run with me.
You have a mobile office.
Yeah.
It's called the
all right.
Metro.
You get it in where you can get, but you never stop moving.
Now don't get this twisted. I choose not to drive.
That's right.
I can drive
That's
whatever
right.
I want to.
That's
I
right.
choose
You
not
have
to
said
drive
that.
because I am so busy. Mm-hmm. And that busyness almost cost me my life driving while on the phone. So if it got that close to me,
I believe it.
It was enough for me to say, you ain't going to never stop being busy. So
That's right.
some got to give.
That's right. Okay.
And for me,
makes sense.
Uber, big shout
Uber.
out to Uber. You give me my discounts. I know I get great rides with you, Uber. So I'm happy. And I don't have to wait on nobody. I don't have to. Oh, y'all don't even know what Uber did for me. Uber spoiled me more than.
You knew about Uber before I did. I remember that.
Yes, because I was taking Uber in D.C. before it even hit California.
Wow.
I go to the caucus every year, and so at the caucus, we was Ubering in the rain from event to event. So I've been doing that for a minute. And
okay, you know what I thought of last night? I'd like somebody to come up with is a jazz bus.
Oh, yeah.
To
we were
go
talking
between
about that.
counties, so that a bunch of people want to come see a gig up here, they can hop on the bus.
You know
drop
who's
there,
been talking about
and
something
vice
like
versa.
that?
Who?
Martha Taylor Lacroix.
Okay, could they just do that and put that in
Martha,
place? Let me know.
if you
I don't want to
I'm gonna
do
text
it.
you, Martha. We're gonna take
Just
a
let
quick
me
break.
know.
But I'm gonna text you, Martha, and you need to chime in and call in on this conversation right here because this is an idea that you spoke about. To my knowledge, it hasn't dropped or it hasn't gotten off the ground yet.
It needs to
Collaboration universally
happen.
is what happens here, y'all. When you put it in the universe, then it's time to put action behind it because it's out. We'll be right back. I'm your host, Linda Morgan, here on Jazzabrations. I love this conversation. We will be right back with you here on Jazzabrations and Beyond. I'm texting you, Martha, right now.
When it rains 5 days, then the sky turns black as night. When it rains 5 days, and the sky turns black as night. About 5 miles across the pond. Then they rowed a little boat about 5 miles across the pond. So I packed my clothes and threw them in, and they rowed me right on along. Don't you know where the thunders and lightnings and the wind begins to blow? Can't you hear the thunder? See the lightning? Feel that wind begin to blow? Oh, my poor house done fell down, and I ain't got no place to go. See what I mean? When you hear it, you just can't. Welcome back, you guys.
That's Bruce Lett right there.
I'm Linda Morgan, your host. I'm sorry, I got all into the song. We're listening to
Don't be sorry.
Elena.
Don't be sorry about.
Gulliam.
Better not be sorry.
Cut. Yes, I'm not sorry. You know what I mean. But welcome back to Jazzabration and Beyond. I have my two wonderful guests here, Jazz Living Legend, Elena Gulliam, and Jan Stevens. Is such a support system right here. These two support each other, and that is a good thing.
Well, Jan does a lot of supporting of just the live jazz in Orange
Music
County
of it
through the OC Live Jazz.
Oh yeah,
connection.
that's the
She's
page.
the administrator
Wait a minute,
on
hold
that
on.
page.
That's the page. That's
OC
right.
Live Jazz.
And if you have gigs that are going to happen in Orange
Orange County
or Long Beach or Whittier, there's Orange County Live Jazz Forum asked to join, and it's a nice place to help promote your CDs.
Yeah, so that would
and
be
your
people up
gigs.
here too.
If they're coming
if they're
down
coming
our
down
way,
and performing in Orange County
or Long Beach or Whittier,
or Long Beach or Whittier, they can promote that. That's
and right now she has 1,362 likes. Can we get at least 5 or 6 more from my friends? Go to their Orange
yes, please.
OC Live Jazz and press the like button, please. Mm-hmm. And keep up with Elena and Jan as they travel. They post it right here, Orange County. If you got any gigs in Orange County, because the Sagersome, which one of our very good friends is running. Yes, right. I got a bad attitude about it.
I see.
Trying to get the schedule so I can know who's there. And I understand that George is there Friday.
He's Friday. Yes. You're coming, right?
Honey, we're going to the Sagersome series on Friday.
This Friday, the 9th.
George Gilliam is playing.
His quartet's
and
there.
It's Bubba Jackson gig.
What are you trying to say?
And I've been asking
You waiting to hear from him?
Yeah, just give me the schedule. So now, see, Orange County Live. Is it on Orange County Live Jazz?
It will be.
See?
It will be
Okay.
tomorrow.
It will be on there. Publicize it so people know.
Yes.
Then I would have got it because I follow that page.
Well, here's the thing. I found out that if you publicize things too much in advance,
people forget.
So it's that sweet spot trying to figure out.
And you just keep on.
Yeah.
Don't let nobody tell you that.
Just keep going.
Oh,
You
okay.
just keep
rolling.
Because here's the thing. Social media, everybody not seeing it at the same time. No way.
Well, you got to do it more than once.
They're not seeing it at the same time. No
That's
matter
true.
how many times you throw it out there, everybody's not seeing it at the same time. They may get it 2, 3, 4 days later, and then you just put it out
that's true.
at one time. They missed it.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a consistency. It's an algorithm. It's a technology thing, y'all. It ain't personal.
Okay.
If you see it more than once, then okay. But otherwise, That's how you do it. Just put it out there.
Across all the platforms.
Yes. I ain't trying to worry about who trying to see what I'm trying to do. Y'all get to trolling. I know you're trolling. And it don't matter that you're trolling. So keep on trolling.
Linda, you crazy.
No. That's real. You gotta keep. You cannot put $100 in the seat. You cannot put $100 in the seat without consistency. Mm-hmm. And so I pretty much, I've gotten pretty good at it. And so just knowing that the algorithms is working for us, just share it.
Okay.
Don't get mad. Right. If somebody tell you, they know how to fall off. Fall off.
Fall off. Okay.
That's what I say. True. Fall off. They unfriend me.
Don't let me fall.
Wait, they unfriend me and friend me all the time. And then they try to come back. And then I remember, because, you know, I got an elephant brain. That's one of my super strengths. I remember.
That's one of your superpowers?
That's one of my superpowers. I remember every name that came across my social media that asked to be my friend, because I got to figure it out. And then when I'd say yes, and then you drop off, and then you come back, I'll be looking like,
That's that social media. My time for
I know, but even women, I know you wanted to talk about singer collaboration.
Yeah.
How does that get started?
Well,
because there's so many many amazing singers,
tremendous vocalists.
Yes.
Just recently, I was talking to Dee Dee McNeil, and Dee Dee, she's
amazing,
like a jazz icon.
How about we go on
on
a cruise? Not a cruise, but do like a 2-day something. Women's forum.
See, a forum.
Get us all in the room together, all somewhere.
It would be great. We could support each other, too, because sometimes I feel like we don't support each other as much as we could. And I think that a lot more could go on with that. Instead of being territorial, envious of each other, or...
Is there a lot of that out there?
It's a lot of that stuff everywhere.
Yeah. Woohoo!
But I try to stay.
I try to stay
positive.
High, you know?
I just try to stay positive.
Eat them as vitamins. Don't give them no energy.
I think there's enough music out here for us all to do.
Yes,
and we all have a lot to contribute.
Absolutely, and everybody.
We don't have to be afraid of each other.
Everybody is unique and different. Yeah. All the voices are unique and different. Realize that your voice is unique and different.
That's true.
So no matter who, what, when, how, where,
and guess
you
what?
already have your own lane.
Guess what? People enjoy music. You know, we're not going there really to entertain other musicians or vocalists, or if you happen to be great. But when you're performing, you're just performing to
the crowd.
Do your thing.
Yes.
You're just sharing who you are and what you are, and I love that. But I think that we need more collaboration with each other, and we need more support for each other, and we need to interact more and just be there more for each other. I had a vocalist call me last week, bless her heart, Debbie Ebert, who has been in Orange County as long as I have, well, longer, I think. And we found out that it was like we were living parallel lives. We found out we only lived like 5 miles from each other, and we're in the same county. She's been doing jazz for years, and I wanted her to come today, but she couldn't because she had an obligation to go to. But Debbie,
I sent you called me. As a matter of fact, Debbie, I sent you a friend request because of Elena.
Make sure.
So please accept it.
Yes. So Debbie she called me. She said, well, you know, I just wanted to let you know that the place where you're working called me, and, you know, they asked me to do a date there. She said, I know that's your house. I said, well, that's not my house. That is whoever's house. That's our house. And I'm happy that you're coming in there, but I so love that you called me to say, hey, I'm going to get a gig at the same place where you gig all the time. I was so touched by that. Now, this does not happen.
Right.
This does not happen very often. But if we could support each other instead of going, hey, surprise, you know, you start feeling like something is going on that's not really going on, and we don't communicate enough with each other.
Internalizing stuff that's not happening.
Don't communicate. And I would love for us to do more of that.
And Elena and I are planning on going to Debbie's play here soon.
Okay, but wait.
She's wonderful.
The voice of reason here.
Okay.
Y'all the only two probably sisters down there in Orange County. So now, wait a minute, hold
up.
Not
the only two.
No. I'm just going to keep it real with you.
I think
that's a good thing.
3 or 4 of us. No.
They're talking about Orange County, you guys.
There's two of us.
I know.
But there's other vocalists who can sing.
I know it.
Who are not.
But maybe at this moment in time, God only destined for the two of y'all to be there down there right now.
Yeah. Well.
So, the two of y'all is going to tear up Orange County for a while until everybody they start making their way down there. Then we'll think about the collaborations. But right now, the fact that you and Debbie go collaborate, that's, hey.
Well,
amazing.
see, and the point that you're making is really good, too. Just what I was saying earlier about having to pace yourself and decide what you can do. I get all these ideas of, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to do this.
Where's the jazz bus?
Oh, my God. And teaching. I'm trying to work with the young lions, with the young jazz cats coming up. There's some great ones out there coming up, too. So I got a young lions thing I want to do. And then, oh, wow, I need to do a vocal workshop. I really want to teach these young kids how to perform and what's proper etiquette. But wait a minute.
Okay, start splicing yourself up.
So, yeah. So it's the same kind of thing. So, oh, well, okay, we could do some summit with vocalists, but wait a minute. Okay, let me stop for a minute. Take a breath.
It's like you put it out there in action, then you got to get it done.
But wait, take a breath and stop. What am I supposed to do today? I'm working on my promo. Dee Dee, who's a wonderful jazz journalist, she's helping me. She's going to help me with my promo.
Dee Dee, come back.
There are computers, and there are.
I know.
You're up to speed with current communication.
I am called the gadget.
But she's helping me now.
I'm called the gadget woman as well, because I will stay in some technology for you. But, this has been great. And I want to continue this. And I will even have my co-host, who I didn't even mention, y'all, because we got here and got into this girl chat, and we only got 1 minute left. My co-host, Torré, Brannon Reese, just did a phenomenal fundraiser yesterday. Sorry, I couldn't make it co-host, and he will be back, I'm sure, tomorrow. But these kind of conversations is good. He can have them with our male counterparts, and I can have them with the sisters, and we keep that as our format. We are meeting here every first and third Sundays. Yeah. That way we cover both. Thing.
Yes. Men relate.
He'll be able to relate and talk to them. He's a musician himself, so.
Okay. You got to invite the guys in.
Yes. Yeah. And so we'll be back on the third Sunday here on Jazzabrations and Beyond. I'm your host, Linda Morgan. Thank you to my guests.
Thank you, Linda.
Jazz legend Elena, Gulliam, and Jan Stevens for dropping in and helping us to really stay on time and on focus. It's been great, y'all. We're going to go out with one of Elena's songs. Till the next time, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, heaven, yes, I'm in heaven, and the cares that hang around me through the week seem to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek to cheek. Oh, I'd love to climb a mountain and to reach the highest peak, but that doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. And I'd love to go out fishing on a river or a creek, but that doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, dance with me, I want my arms around you, the charms around you will carry me all the way through to heaven. Yes, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness